Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to be back for the third step in our series of 7 steps to financial fitness, and I would want to talk to you about managing debt. In the first session, we covered what we call setting financial goals, whereby we said you need to identify your goals, prioritize them, quantify them, and give them timelines if you're serious about meeting them. And my colleague previously, Martin, talked to you about knowing where your money is going, and he told you that it's important for you to track your expenditure. It's also important for you to create a budget for all the expenses or expenditure that you make, maybe on a daily basis or within the month. And he also talked to you about the need to be very frugal, because frugality is what really creates wealth. Spending less than you earn, because then if you're spending more than you earn, then what it means is that you're living beyond your means, and that's not sustainable. So we advise you to follow those very simple steps. And we have a third one which I'm covering today, which is managing your debt. And the debt can really be a monster that eats into our sweat, and if we don't take debt prudently. And of course, we have good debt and bad debt, and we categorize as bad debt any debt you borrow to consume. You know, consumer debt, very popular nowadays, and people are taking debt left, right, and center in this era of digital lending. And you know, the Swahili people say kukopa harusi lakini kulipa matanga. So you should be careful when you go into borrowing spree, because then when it comes to paying, the debt will wholly fall on your shoulders. So take debt only to carry out investments, ventures, or for investment. For example, if you borrow to invest in a business that maybe on your own, based on your own calculations or estimations, is expected to return, let's say 12%, but you borrow a debt at 8%. You know, that's a good debt, because you have a spread of like 12 minus 8, that's 4% in return over and above the cost of your debt. So, but if you borrow at 12% and invest in a project that is giving you 8%, then you're already in the negative even before you start. So we say borrow to invest. And also you want also to be sure that you're investing in a project that will return more than the cost of your debt. If you have credit cards are good. We say they give you class and status, and they also help you meet some of your needs. And it's not necessary that you must have 10 or 5 credit cards from different service providers. Maybe one will work for you. So we say when it comes to issues of credit, please exercise prudence. And I say this again, exercise prudence, because we normally talk of if you invest, then your money will grow at a compounded rate of return. The same case, if you borrow, then your cost of financing or your debt will grow to the negative, of course. Still, it will compound at the rate of return that you've borrowed at. So, to sum it up for today, consider taking on good debt, pay high interest debt first, and then minimize the use of credit cards, because they really take a toll on your finances, and borrow only for investment. Thank you very much for listening. Today I leave it at that. Next videos coming soon. Thank you. Bye.